Hello guys, welcome to my channel Merchandising with Hana. Today we're going to discuss about negotiation, strategies and skill for merchandiser. Let me give you an example first. Say the Ukraine and Russia war is happening now. Now Ukraine is planning a new strategies or arrange a new weapon to attack Russia and are in support of Ukraine or you are in Ukraine side. So these new strategies or new weapon will be your strategies. But if you are in support of Russia, then these new strategies will be tough for you. So I hope you understand. I will give you some tricks and strategies for negotiation. If you can apply it for you, then it will be strategies or skill for you. But if other party or your opponent party will apply it to you, then it will be tough for you. So let's begin. A source of this content. I have done one course in Coursera from Michigan University and some other online resource. I have provided here the link. You can study by yourself in details because this course is about 18 hours. So I cannot do for 18 hours. I will give a short brief in this video and also I will share my personal experience. I have splitted this video in four parts. So number one, planning and preparation. Then negotiation strategies. Then closing and make agreement. And implementation and evaluation. Planning and preparation. Maximum of us actually skip this portion before negotiation. But this preparation and planning actually most important part for negotiation. So I will discuss the necessity of negotiation, that is should I negotiate or not. After that, what types of negotiation I will do, position based or interest based negotiation. And what types of negotiation, is it dispute resolution negotiation or any deal making negotiation. After that, analyzing the negotiation, how to analyze my negotiation. And then the best alternative to a negotiated agreement, that is BATNA, gather relevant information to negotiate. That is, gather your weapon to attack. Necessity of negotiation. Should I negotiate or not? Yes. If there is no risk, like for I'm actually giving the example from Michigan University professor Mr. George. He gave an example that he has put an assignment on his students to get discount from McDonald's. You know that McDonald's each menu is fixed price. There is no chance to negotiate. So it was the assignment, so students had to do. And good news is what actually Mr. George said that 69% students were succeeded to get the discount. I don't know what is true or false. Let me give you an example from my own experience. Very recently, me and one of my colleagues arranged one small party on some occasion, taking money from each member. Member was were 27 members were there, and we went to grassroots of Arong, where actually every menu is fixed, and we didn't have any problem actually. If I pay full amount, we didn't have any problem. But my that colleague actually started gossiping with manager, and somehow he managed actually two drinks free. Okay, good, very good. Although it is very small, but it is good for us. But wondering things, after 15 or 20 minutes, suddenly he got an idea that he has a Arong card, Arong customer card for regular shopping. So after discussing or after talking with the manager, he managed 1100 taka discount again. So this is the actually habit. Some people has a habit to negotiate, and some people actually hesitate to negotiate. So you have to think, if there is no risk, let's try a discount, let's negotiate. It will help for you to get a profitable business or profit for you if it is for your personal interest. But if there is a risk, so better not to negotiate. Like your buyer has many options and you know already. Okay. So if you are rigid and if you are negotiate continuously, your bar might go away. Okay. So next one, is it position based or interest based? Which negotiation I will do? See, when we go for a local market to buy our dresses or any car or any electrical product, anything, which is actually one time purchase or one time business or two, three times. Okay. So we do the position based negotiation, that we will consider only our profit only. No need to think about the opponent party profit. That is position based negotiation. But in garments factory or garments business, we should do the interest based negotiation, although many buyer is not following that. What is interest based negotiation? It is very simple, that you have to think about both party interest. You have to close your deal with a win-win situation, not that if you are a buyer, then not to try the make loser of your supplier. If you are buyer, you are negotiating with your supplier or factory. So if you squeeze him much, maybe you will win this specific order at this moment. But when that factory will post cost and find that this order is lost, or with this buyer, with this particular buyer, I'm making loss, not profit. So they will not work with you further, so it will not sustain. So to make a sustainable or long term business relationship, you have to think about interest based negotiation. Again, is it dispute resolution or deal making negotiation? Sometimes there are some conflict happen in our workplace or with the buyer or with factory. At that time, you have to think about resolve. Okay, how to resolve this situation without any further dragging. But if it is deal making negotiation, there is a business negotiation. You have to think about profitable deal for both party. Analyzing the negotiation. See, if it is your personal negotiation or it is business negotiation, you have to think how to analyze my negotiation. This is one case where I will sell my second-hand car to someone, and the puja, one of customer knocked me. So see my question. This question I will not read here. I will here. What is my overall goal in reaching a negotiated agreement with Pooja? Sell my car. What issues are important to me in reaching this goal? Why are these issues important? So my important issue is price, because I need money to buy a truck, and the transfer date, because I need this car for next 3 weeks. What is my best alternative to a negotiated agreement, BATNA, with Pooja? So I have an option to sell my car to one of my friend Ashish. If I can't find any buyer who is willing to pay at least 4,500, because Ashish will pay me $4,000. What is my reservation price? 4,500. Below this, I will not sell to anyone. What is my most likely price? 5,000. If I get 5,000, it will be fine for me. What is my stretch goal? $6,000. I will start negotiation from $6,000. Okay, I have put all this information in this figure. So you can see upper side. This is my side. My side, Batna is my $4,000. I can sell it to my friend, and my reservation price is $4,500. Below which I will not sell. Most likely price, that is $5,000. If I get 5,000, I'll be happy, and I will start stretching. That is, I will start negotiation from $6,000. And from Puja side Batna is, if Puja need to pay more than $5,500, she will not buy. And Puja's reservation price is 5,500, and most likely price for Puja is 4,500. If she get in less amount, she will be happy, but she's ready to pay 5,500. But she will start negotiation from 3,500. That is the stretched goal. Now, best alternative to a negotiated agreement or BATNA. What is this? BATNA is a very common term. You can Google it. Actually, it is the best option for you. And BATNA is two types: BATNA in dispute resolution negotiation and BATNA in a deal making negotiation. So, let me give you an example for dispute resolution. My company has sued a supplier for $4.6 million. There is a 50-50 chance that my company will win, and my legal and other expenses around $400,000. That is 0.4 million. I will use 0.4 million. That will be easy for you to understand. During negotiation, the defendant has offered to settle this case for 2 million to me. Now, should my company accept this offer or not? How to understand or how to calculate this one? So we can use decision tree. Hope you are familiar with decision tree. If not, no problem. I will give you with all calculation. So you can see here. So you can see here. My option is either I should continue or I should settle. If I settle, I will get $2 million. If I continue, I will have two options again, win or loss. If I win, then $4.2 million I will get. If I lose, I will not get nothing, but I have to spend 0.4 million dollar. That is $400,000. So how I will calculate? I will and the win and loss chances is 50-50. That is 50%, 50%. So I have made one calculation like 4.2 multiplied by 50% and 0.4 multiplied by 50%. So my total value is coming 1.9 million, and here already I'm getting $2 million. So why I should continue? I should settle this at $2 million. So I have given here all this calculation. You can see, you can pause and you can see here. And again, I'm giving you another example where I will buy one company name A, which is actually 20 million worth of value, and another company name B, which is 50 million worth of value. Which company I should buy in the same price? See the condition. If I buy A, 90% chance government will challenge and 60% chance government will win. If government wins, ENPV drops to 14 million. There is a price drop to 14 million. Why? Because some legal fees, my court fee will be there. So from 21 million, it will be dropped to 14 million, and government will sell this. So some value will take by government if I again buy, and if government losses, then its price drop to 19 million, because I have to lose some legal fees, court fees. And if I buy B, there is no government challenge. So definitely you will say that I should buy company B. So no, let's calculate these things. Here you can see my two options: acquire company A, acquire company B. So if I acquire company B, it is 15 million. If I acquire company A, there is a government challenge of 90%, no government challenge of 10%. And if there is a government challenge, the 60% chance government will win. So price will be 14. And if government lost, 40% chance and the value will be 19. So weighted average is $16 million. Okay, I have given here the calculation. Okay, now, so $16 million multiplied by 90% and $21 million multiplied by 10%. I have given calculation here again. So my value is coming like 16.5 million, and here 15 million. So definitely I see there is a benefit here. So I will go for company A. So acquiring company A is preferable as per decision tree calculation. Whenever you will go for any negotiation, you should uh, you should get some information Like if you are going for garments business or garments business negotiation, what we are doing actually merchandiser. So if I go for price negotiation, I should know the product. I should have the product knowledge, consumption, which product consumption is, so how much. I should have some idea. I should have some idea about SMV, standard minute value, CPM, cost per minute, CM, cost and cut and make price, yarn fabric processing price, other material price, and market situation. It is very important because everything here, these are not fixed based on market situation. If the market situation is dull, then my negotiation will be different. If the market situation is actually good, or my factory are overbooked, then my negotiation will be different. That's why I need to know the market situation. Then latest factory capacity situation. Maybe other all factory are overbooked, but my factory is not is not overbooked, is underbooked. I need some order. Then my negotiation will be different. Or other factory all are vacant or underbooked, but my factory is overbooked. Then my negotiation will be rigid, different. Okay, then if I go for delivery negotiation, then I have to have the product knowledge, definitely, productivity idea, how much productivity for each specific product, then factory capacity situation, that particular delivery month, the production month, how much capacity I have, I should know, yarn, fabric, material lead time, sample lead time, etc. Now, come to the second point, negotiation strategies. So, in negotiation strategies, first, getting to know the other side and using power in negotiation. Let's not discuss here this point. You can see I will discuss everything in the next slide. Okay. So first, getting to know the other side. See, I have seen many people start negotiation in the first minutes of the sitting. I think it should not do. So first, you have to start talking with the person. If you are buyer, say if you are buyer, or if you are supplier. Okay. So if you are supplier, I'm considering I'm supplier. Okay. I will negotiate with my buyer. Then I have to talk with him first to know him, how he is. Okay, and in what point his interest has, because I have to know because different buyer are from the different country, their culture different, so every people will not confuse in the same way. Okay, so I have to find out his or her interest, and I need to convince her or him. Okay, and here I know it is very short time, it is not possible to make any good friendship or good relation, but the psychology you can develop her or his psychology at the first minutes. So that's why you have to know your opponent party first, and if it is a big deal, then you have to know him or her before coming to negotiation. Okay, and of course, one of our mistake, all of our Asian, that we don't want to hear from other, we want to say, we want to speak. Okay, so my advice to all of you, to use your ear more than your mouth. Okay, so listen more, talk less. Using power in negotiation, you have to think on what basis I will fight, on what basis I will negotiate, what is my BATNA. Okay, and it is not limited to you, it also extend to your opponent party. You have to know your other side BATNA. BATNA actually option, best option. What is your best option? You have to know it. And what is the best option for your buyer or your opponent party? You have to know it. Like your buyer, your regular buyer. Let me give you an example from very recent scenario of Bangladesh, where every buyer are very concerned about price due to exchange rate changes. So my regular buyer with whom I already worked for 5 years, I know them very well. They know me very well about my performance, everything. So now he came to me and asked some benefit and said me that if you can take this order, take. Otherwise, I have some other option. I have some other supplier where I can place at minimum price, lesser price than you. Okay, and it can be possible because maybe other new factory or other another supplier has some capacity, so they can take order at lesser price. So what you should do then, you can weaken his best option in this way. Say that your buyer name is Richard. So Mr. Richard, I have been work with you for last 5 years. You know about my quality. You know about my delivery performance. Yes, you might find a new supplier who has new capacity, who is a new unit. They can offer you better price. I know. Although I might not meet that price, but I can give you some reduction in price, like 20 cent. Maybe it is not as your other supplier offered, but I think it is the best option for you to avoid any performance issue, quality issue, because who knows your new factory, and you have to work with them in a new way to make them capable in quality product delivery, on time delivery, etc. So it is hassle for you. So please think and let me know if you can give me this order. So in this way, you can strengthen your BATNA. That is what is your actually best strength, because your delivery performance is fine, quality is fine. It is your strength, and it is actually weaken his option. And most important for negotiation, information is your main weapon. Okay, mythical fixed by assumption. It is very common assumption for negotiation. You can Google it and you can find it everywhere for negotiation. Let me give you an example. You have a pizza and you already cut, but some piece is small and some piece is bigger. So everyone will try to take the bigger one. So you're fighting. You're fighting. So without fighting, if you can make your slice bigger, okay, so then it will benefit for both party, everyone. Let me give you another example to make this very clear. I hope you know tic-tac-toe, this game. So my game is get four in a row on a 5 by 5 grid. This is a 5 by 5 grid, and I have to match four row with a cross or circle. Okay, and I have and there is a group. Each group has 6 member. Three of this group will make circle and another three will make cross. Okay, so start the game. Maximum group failed. Nobody could match four row. Okay, and one or two group actually can match 1 2 3 row, but one group one group could match 6 row, like in this way. You can see 4, 4, 4, 4, 6. So 6 people own the candy bar, which was actually a reward. So how it has happened? The 6 people discuss and mutually decided that they will not fight with each other. They will support each other, and they will get, everyone will get the each candy bar instead of 6 candy bar, one person. So that is actually mythical fixed by assumption in negotiation. So you have to think about other party benefit, then it will actually return back to you, definitely. Anchoring effect. So anchoring refers to heavily focusing on the first price as a reference point throughout the negotiation process. In the context of sale, the opening or initial offer is typically seen as an anchoring point. The anchoring bias describes the common tendency to give too much weight to the first number put forth in a discussion and then inadequately adjust from the starting point. This is nothing but the first offer. If you are going for negotiation, is try to offer the first price or try to offer your first offer if it is not price or anything. Then whole negotiation will actually round with your first offer, and it will be benefited for you. Overconfidence. It is not any strategy, but sometimes it can be considered as a strategy because number one, if you are overconfident, then your price is best, your delivery is best, no one can beat you. Maybe you are overconfident. So at that time you might lose your order. Okay. So you cannot be overconfident. And also you can use this tool for your opponent party, talking with him or her and convince him or her or praise him or her in this way that she or he might think that he's right. If he become overconfident, then it will be benefited for you. Framing. It is very easy thing. So see this picture here. Here written 20% fat, and here written 18% fat free. To some people, this can has been provided. When people see that 20% fat, oh no, I'll not take this. Gone. For to another group of people, this can has been provided where written 80% fat free. So when people see fat free, oh, there is no fat, or maybe minimum fat. Okay, we are taking. So maximum people has taken this one. So both are same message but written in a different way. That is called framing. How you frame your language, how you frame your statement in negotiation, that is very important. Here another example, like there is a two vaccination program, program A, program B, that can save 600 people affected by some virus. To some group of people, this statement or this frame has gone in this way. Program A will save 200 people. Program B has one third chance of saving 600 and two third chance of saving none. When people see that, oh, 200 people save, okay, then A is preferable. One group of people, this frame 2 has gone in this way that program A will leave 400 people dead, and program B has one third chance that nobody will die, and two third chance that 600 will die. When people see that, oh my god, 400 people dead, no, program A will not be cannot be selected, and program B, oh, there is a chance. Okay, then we are selecting the program B. So in this way, same thing, people are taking the things in a different way. This is actually psychological thing. So framing is very important for negotiation and communication. Availability. So availability I will discuss in 2 points. Number one, when you are going for a negotiation, don't rely on the available information surrounded by you. Okay, because who knows that there is a in-depth information which can be helpful for you in negotiation. So always try to get extract the information from depth, which is not available to everyone. That is one thing. Another thing, whenever you are going for negotiation, you are providing or you are presenting something in front of buyer in such a way that your buyer will remember these things. When your buyer will decide which supplier I should provide this order, then those particular message, particular word should come in the mind of buyer, and buyer will prefer you to place the order. So that is called availability. Escalation. We have one common problem to everyone, even me, that is competitive arousal. That is, so nobody want to lose. That is for sure, I believe. So what happened when we are going for any competition, we just compete. Even for what I'm competing, I even don't bother. Let me give you an example. Mr. George has called an auction for $20, $20, $20. Okay, make a note. So each student start bidding from $1, $2, $3 in this way. After that certain level, maximum students dropped. Two students continue this bidding. So the first bidder is $19 and second bidder $18.5. Oh, let me tell you another thing. The condition is, so first the first bidder will win the $20, but second bidder will not win anything, but he has to pay back this whatever he actually bid without getting anything. So what the second bidder has done, second bidder quote $21. Okay, to $21. Why? Because if he owned $20, only $1 loss. But if stop at 18.5, then $18.5 will be lost. So what happened? Again, this bidding is continuous. So Mr. George said that this bidding stopped at $15,000 first bidder and $14,500 second bidder. So what happened? Nobody actually really own, because who actually buy $20 at $15,000? So both party has lost. So that is the thing you have to think in negotiation, that what is my focus, what is my goal, for what I am actually competing. It is happening in auction several times. To gain the auction, sometimes many factory actually reduce price below their break even price, which is actually loss for factory or loss for company. So that is why there should be a one person, one senior person, where you should escalate this negotiation for next level, so that only one person is not the spotlight for any responsibility or any negotiation. Because if you are in a front of people or bar, you might have psychological thing, that is a competitive arousal, and you might mistake. That's why your senior should stop you at the price before below which you cannot go. Okay, that is called escalation. Reciprocation or reciprocity, this is a very common thing we can see in our society, that if you give someone anything, you it will be returned back to you once. So never harm anybody. Try to help each other. That individual person, maybe not now, but later he will return back to you. Okay, so same thing in business or garment profession. So always think about the other person profitability. If your factory make profit, then this factory always want to work with you, and when you are in a trouble, then that factory will help you. But if you always try to make loss for that factory or that person will not help you, never, whenever you are in such a really problem. So that is called reciprocation. So always think about other and you both. Okay, and always try to make win-win negotiation. Contrast principle. Let me give you an example. What actually Mr. George has given. One girl stayed in hostel, studied science, and her parents were very poor, and has many hope with that girl, that this girl will do something better, which will be proudful, etc. So that girl called her mother. There was a fire in my hostel. At the time, I had an accident with the beam of a building in my head. There is a major injury, and I got saved by one man who lived beside the hostel, and that man actually helped me a lot. After that, I fall in love with him. But that person has three children and wife. But that person actually divorced wife and marry me. And due to my major injury, I could not study more. I left college. Okay. So, what do you think that what will be the mother reaction? Like mother will stop in this way. Okay. So just 5 second after 5 second, the girl said, "Mom, don't worry. I'm not. I'm telling a lie. It is not the. It is not the real thing." Oh, mom actually relieved from like in this way. So now the girl said, "Mom, actually, I failed in my biology subject." Okay, now think if the girl said first that in biology she failed, maybe the mom scolded her. Okay, and the mom got angry. But now what happened? One of the biggest dangerous thing or biggest problem, uh, the mom relieved, and now maybe the actual thing and the small problem, that is the failing in biology. It is not big thing, but yes, it is a small problem. So mom is not actually reacting that much. That is called contrast principle. It is also happening in our local market. Whenever we go to buy any dresses or anything, the salesman actually give us many options and say that, okay, this shoe is from Thailand and this is 3,000 taka. This shoe is from uh, Old Dhaka. This is only 1,000 taka. Well, but you can see that both are same quality. You cannot understand. But as he said that it is actually from the Thailand, it is from Old Town. So your psychology will work. Okay, so maybe you will buy that Thailand shoe at 2,000 taka. So it is benefit for a salesperson. That is called contrast. Whenever you place anything to your buyer, the best, good, normal, in this way. Okay, or expensive, less expensive, cheap, in this way. Then your buyer might choose the expensive one. If your buyer has a budget, then so this is called the contrast principle. And in example, you can see also that um, always ask for more than you realistic expect for any price. Like you need $4, but you ask for $4.6, maybe it will not be accepted. So your buyer maybe said that, no, I can give you only $4.20. Okay, but you need $4. So 20 cent is your benefit. So that's the thing actually for contrast principle. Big picture perspective. It is actually psychological thing. We can see this also in the local market or in our day-to-day profession, that some people talk too much. Actually, it is a strategy. Whenever people talk to you, the marketing people actually talk to you in a different way, and he's gossiping and he's talking about your good things and praised you. Okay, so you are becoming actually proudful, uh, and you are becoming you are convinced. Actually, you are convinced with his words. That is the strategy. That is the tricks. You are in trap. Okay, and because after that, see, let me give you a practical example. Whenever you go for shopping, okay, but your salesman showed you something you don't need actually, but showed you something and explained its feature, and you convinced. But your mind is telling you, okay, I don't have money, but let me earn some money and buy it, because later if I don't get it, I will lose it. So you buy and take it to home. After that you think, why I did buy? I don't need it. Why did I buy? That is the thing. When you were there in front of the salesperson, you were in actually illusion. You were in illusion, or you can say hypnotizing. Okay, it is a small hypnotizing, because he hypnotized you in her or his talking. You can see this video. I have provided this video link in the description box even. So in this picture you can see the gorilla, although you should not see this gorilla, but there is a tricks. I'm not exposing any tricks here. You can see it in the video, in the link. It is not my video, so I didn't provide the video here. Maybe the copyright issue will be there, but it will actually show how the big picture we should focus, not to the instructor instructed us not to focus on that. If you are buyer and your supplier is talk too much, and you are actually and you lost in his talking, then it's gone for you. You lost. Okay. And if you are in part, and if you try this strategies, that talk too much with your buyer or with your supplier and make him lost in your words, then it is actually benefit for you. Now, all negotiation done. Now it's time of closing. Always try to close your agreement. Okay, and at win-win situation, maybe something you should consider, you should sacrifice. Okay, whatever happened, you should have a legal and written documents, because in negotiation many things will be happen. Okay, on many actually hypnotizing, convincing, many things will be happen. Later your opponent party will disagree. So to avoid these kinds of things in profession, you have to have official documents. And in garment profession, in merchandising, official email is enough for this agreement. That's why after meeting you should send a meeting recap. Okay, and for order you should have a purchase order with the agreed price. After that everything is closed. Then implementation and evaluation. Your marketing team might take the order at a price or in such a condition, but you can see in execution there are lots of discrepancies. At that time the dispute will be started. So to avoid dispute, or to manage this dispute, there are many techniques like mediation, arbitration. You can use this one. In mediation, the third party cannot actually settle the dispute, and in arbitration, third party can decide and close the dispute. So thanks for watching. See you in next video. Please subscribe to my channel and give a like, please.